What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. As you can probably hear my voice a bit nasally today. Woke up with just a really bad sinus congestion or something like that, but wanted to get this video out. It is going to be a short video, so I apologize if I don't go super in depth on some of these things, just because I want to get this play out and hopefully recover for tomorrow and stuff, so this doesn't linger on. But as you guys will see, it's been a couple of days since I made a video, just because I made one on Christmas Eve talking about Christmas Day. This was actually a play that we had I think a couple of days ago, which was Hawaii and Cal. The Hawaii-Cal game took them over. They go over together. So this one is right here on this channel. I took these two guys over together. Of course, when a quarterback goes over, the receiver's going to go over. And again, League of Legends also goes over here. This was another, this was the Cal players over here on this side of the screen. And I talked about this game. Everything in this game was pointing to being a shootout pretty much, right? You have two not so good defenses. You have two very high-powered offenses, West Coast offenses. And you'll see that the quarterback for Cal got over 300 yards. This receiver had a 41-yard catch, and then this guy literally needed one more kill, and this would have been a four-man for us. But overall, we do cash this one last night. If ONYX would have had like 200 yards instead of 182, obviously still would have went under, and he actually would have cashed this one for us also. So close one here. This one also obviously a close one, and then a couple of close ones, across the board as well. Right here on chalkboard, which was Isaiah Pacheco over. Literally needed to get 1 yard, and of course he's going to do that. And then I took Jake Ferguson under targets and under receptions, and he only gets one reception on that game. Okay, so nice little pick there on chalkboard. And I will say probably the highlight of, I guess, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, whatever you want to call it, is ONYX odds, guys. We have been 5 out of 5 in our past 5 ONYX plays right here. The biggest highlight was Spurs money line. They were plus 278 to win this game against the Thunder. I told you guys to put anywhere between half a unit to a full unit on it, and this is pretty much like a 5 extra money right here. This was the other play of the day on that video where I did give out Spurs money line. It was Kevin Durant under 30.5 points plus rebounds. I think he ends with like 29, something like that. And he does end up going under as well there. We also took Nuggets money line, Chiefs spread, and Aaron Jones under receptions, and literally everything hit. So amazing calls over pretty much all of those games. And those games were not easy to predict, right? A lot of people thought that the Lions were going to blow out the Vikings. A lot of people thought that the Broncos were going to blow out the Chiefs, and that's really not what happened, right? And you'll see that's kind of how sports betting is. So the main reason why I want to make this video today, right? You might be asking, why don't you just rest up? Why don't you just, maybe skip today or something like that? The main reason why I want to make this video, guys, is I just talked about ONYX odds, but today only, this is today only, they are doing this promo. ONYX odds is spend $10, get $200 in free picks instantly. Okay, so I don't have to sit here and tell you guys why this is such an insane promo. You are getting handed a free $200. Okay, so it's absolutely one of the most insane promos I've ever seen. This is going to be today only. I think they did it yesterday and today. So please get ONYX odds if you do not have it yet. You can text me the word ONYX to my number right here on the screen. You'll get 1 month free of the VIP if you do sign up for ONYX odds. So again, you'll get a month of the VIP. You'll get $200. You'll be able to take my plays on ONYX, which we've been killing. And yeah, I mean, everything is going to obviously take ONYX and go ahead and do this. I will say, a lot of people also have had trouble signing up for ONYX recently, or not recently, but in the past. They just released a iPhone app. Okay, I don't know if they're on Android, but they just released an app. Okay, so if you've been having trouble with ONYX in the past, they have an app now, and you can just pretty much enable your location really easily. And the app is a lot better than what pretty much how it was previously. Okay, guys. So again, do that. The first link in the description will also have the link where you guys can sign up for ONYX as well. So again, no brainer to do this today only. So take advantage of that, of course, as you can, right? So let's get into a couple of plays for the day. First pick of the day is going to be on Sleeper. We have Amarian Hampton to go over 50.5 rushing yards. And then we have Jalen Duren to go under 18.5 points. Again, Amarian Hampton is the pick on sale. So he is, his normal line is around like close to 70 actually. And now his line is all the way down to 50. Sleeper, another app that I talk quite a lot about, and you can utilize these discounts that they always send out. Second play of the day is going to actually be on ONYX odds. Again, I talked about it at length, as of course, you're getting $200 free, so why wouldn't I? First pick of the day, or second pick of the day, is on ONYX. It is going to be Saints money line versus the Titans. I think this is way too low way too easy of a pick, right? Saints money line at -145. You're pretty much getting close to even odds for this. And again, I think the Saints are a much better team than the Titans. And I believe the Saints just beat the Buccaneers and they just beat the Jets, which, I mean, that doesn't mean that much. But again, the Saints are actually a pretty solid team, right? The quarterback has looked really good. And yeah, I just think they're much better than the Titans at this point. So that is going to be the play of the day on ONYX. And the last pick of the day, guys, again, sorry for very brief, explanations, just trying to get this video out as soon as possible. But this is going to be the play of the day for the 3-man on PrizePicks. Of course, just as we did with the Hawaii game, just as we did with the Cal game, which is the same game. But again, I take the overs or I'll take the unders, right? And in this game, the UTSA versus FIU game, I am taking the overs. I'm taking Owen Macau over, and I'm taking Devin McCohen to go over as well, his longest reception. So how does this make sense? Why am I doing this? Because again, if Owen McCown has a really solid game, let's say he throws for 350 yards, then probably he's going to throw a 30, 40-yard pass to Devin McCunnon, I think is how you say his name, at some point in this game, right? The opposite direction of if for example, if Owen McCown only threw for 100 yards in this game, then probably the opposite would happen, right? He would go under, the receiver would go under. But again, this is correlated betting, and this is what we do over a long period of time here on this channel. And the third pick of the day is going to be this Juwan guy. I think we took him a couple of days ago, and he did cash for us. I think this is who it was. I'm not actually that sure. Oh no, this is a different guy, but his name's very similar. Again, it doesn't matter, right? It holds true. This guy to go over 8.5 is a play that I really like here. Again, League of Legends very based on if you're winning or losing games. So I think he at least wins 1, maybe 2 of these games. And I think he goes over 8.5. Probably ends up with about maybe 10 or 11 kills in this game, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Again, nothing else to say other than just get a free $200 today only on ONYX. Their normal promo is normally insane. This is even more insane. So really appreciate ONYX for doing stuff like this, just because a lot of these apps can really take advantage of people and not really give anything back. But I mean, $200 in free picks. So get signed up for this. Get any of your friends that want to get signed up for this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.